Hey y'all, it's part 2 of the LS Swap OBS. We got it all power washed and I'm fixing to start going through all the wiring. It's a 93, so it has the TBI and an early 4L60 in it. We're going to get rid of all that wiring and just run what we need. I also forgot to put in this last video, this is the reason part of the reason he is swapping it. It's because it had a big old crack in the side of the block and somebody JB welded it on both sides and it's leaking. So what better time to swap it than now? Also, when Dad and Aaron get back from the bluff, we are going to be moving these two frames out of the way because we have to go pick up a 55 Chevy to put a 409 and a 4-speed in it pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Alright, I think I got rid of everything we don't need. We just have our ignition wire right there. Everything up here is the starter wire, the alternator wire, and all the gauge wires. And then we have a tack wire and a speed sensor wire right over there. We got a wire into the computer. But I think that's everything we need. And the rest will be standalone. Alright, we got the 55 picked up. We got the 409 and 4-speed back here. You can see it or not. He also had us grab his 96 S10, that's LS Swap also to do some work on. shop a carb cam. If you can see it or not. But it's 214, 222, 550 lift on 108 lobe separation. I got the cam in. We're going to have to wait till tomorrow to do the valve spring because we do not have an air compressor here at the moment. But we're going to run this motor over to the other shop in the morning to change them all out and then get it ready to drop in tomorrow. Alright, here's the 55. I figured I'd give you a close-up of it. We're going to be working on this one pretty soon. Our lighting sucks in here right now, but here's the motor. It's a 409. I think he said it come out of an old dump truck, I think. But he's got a tri-power on it. Pretty cool. He's got a M20 Muncie 4-speed down here that's going to go in it. He's got several new parts. Got a whole bunch of new parts in the car. But we're going to be doing this one pretty soon. Pretty sweet car. We'll probably get it out in the light sometime so you can see it better. But yeah, here it is. Can't wait to get started on this one. Got it halfway bolted in. Here's the S10. Got a 5.3, 4L60 stuff down in it. If I remember right, it was a Summit Stage 2 cam we threw in it. Pretty nice little truck. This is one of those trucks somebody had swapped and couldn't figure it out, and we had to figure it out for them, and it was a nightmare. I did forget to say, all we had to do to it this time was put a rear seal in the transmission and figure out why his parking lights weren't working. It's a pretty simple fix, so now it's back on its way. Right here is the adapter to adapt the stop OBS temp sensor into the LS. Oh, red. It is. Here's the one I got. M12 and 1.5 adapter. Get the fuel lines done. How I like to do them is I run the factory LS fuel lines as far as I can down, and then I use a compression fitting down there on top of the transmission for the factory OBS lines together. Some people frown upon it, but I've had great luck out of it. I've done it on several builds and never had a single issue out of them yet. These are the stock lines, the fuel filters back here. I just come off that, compression fitting it to the LS lines and put them up out of the way. That's how I like to do it. It works great. It's simple. I've had no issues out of it so far. So I've done it on several trucks. But we're coming along well. We got the biggest majority of it done. We still have a few little things to button up. Probably all I'm going to put in this video. The next video will be wiring and the few things I still have to button up and maybe tuning. I don't know yet. We'll see. But that's all for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.